Travis Martell here with Martell Elite Fitness. Today we're going to go over the Copenhagen side plank. It's a great exercise to strengthen those adductors as well as obliques and core. The problem is too many players aren't there yet. They're not able to perform this exercise properly. And what you'll end up seeing is they'll be up in this position, they're kind of crunched over, they're trying to find the easiest position to get into to perform this very challenging exercise. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to provide you a couple steps that you can do to build the strength needed to perform this exercise properly so you can get the most out of it. The first one we're going to do is a side plank, and we're just going to keep that bottom leg down so we can learn that alignment we need to be in. So that bottom leg is down, top leg is stacked on top. I want to make sure my elbow is underneath my shoulder, and I'm going to pop up to this position here. You'll see a lot of people plank with their head straight up, straight down. We want to think neutral spine, so it should be straight through. My ear, my shoulder, and this hip and my top ankle bone should be in a straight line. So too many guys, what you'll see is they are going to want to be kind of pushed back through their hip. This is, once again, this is much easier. We want to make sure that we are in a straight line all the way through and that head is tucked. So this is going to help strengthen my obliques, my side core there, which I need for that Copenhagen side plank. This top leg, it is staying on the ground. We're getting just a little bit of adduction work. So from this position here, as we get stronger, we can try and lift up this top leg a little bit more. Just by relieving some of that pressure, you're going to feel more weight on that top leg's adductor. Once you can perform 3 sets, 30 seconds per side, you're ready to move on to our standard side plank. From there, we want to make sure this top leg is in front so our toe and our heel is butted up against each other. Once again, straight line. I'm going to pop up into here. When I have neutral with my head, I want to make sure I'm pushing through my hips, and I want to make sure that this shoulder is over top of this elbow. This is going to allow that core to get that much stronger, and I'm still working a little bit of that adduction on this top leg. Once I can perform 3 sets, 30 seconds without any type of compensation, which meaning that we're like rolling top shoulder in, pushing back through our hips, you should be in a straight line. There's no point in cheating these exercises just to get to this exercise, because if you can't do it properly, you won't be gaining the strength needed to have stronger adductors, which will then help you on the ice. Once you can do those 2 exercises, and that first one with that second variation of lifting that top leg, then you're going to get the top of your rear foot elevated stand close to your knee. So we don't want to be right on that joint, we want to be just below. So what that's doing is that's shortening this lever arm. So it'll make it a little bit easier on those adductors. And I'm going to keep this bottom leg down so I can play around with how much weight I want to put on this top leg. Everything else stays the same. So I pop up from here. I got a lot of weight on this bottom leg, so this is relatively easy. So as I start to lift this leg up, I get more work to these adductors. I'm not going to lift it all the way up off the ground yet. I'm still going to kind of play around with how much emphasis I want to put on this adductor here. So I'm just going to hold. Once again, once I can do 3 sets at 30 seconds, then I'm able to stay in that same position with the stand close to my knee. I'm going to get my bottom leg through, and then from here, I'm going to come up and I can squeeze. Our rule of thumb is 3 sets, 30 seconds. As I can perform this for 3 sets of 30 seconds, then I would slowly start to extend and get this further away from the area I'm trying to strengthen, which will make it harder because now I'm increasing that lever arm. So now I'm going to get to my ankle, coming into here. I'm going to get up into position, push through my hips, neutral spine. I'm going to come up and I'm going to squeeze through here. I want to be able to hold this also for 30 seconds. The nice thing is, once I get out to that challenging position, I'll build up to 30 seconds. So start 3 sets, 10 seconds. Next time you do it, think 3 of 15, 3 of 20. Add 5 seconds each time, and eventually you'll be able to do that 3 sets at 30 plus seconds. The only thing is don't start there. Progress from the beginning so you can do that exercise properly. So once again, in this video, 3 steps to get you to learn how to do the Copenhagen side plank correctly.